Hi guys, this is Banished and welcome back to another episode for Banished. So sit back and relax and enjoy this episode. If you guys are new to my channel, go down below and hit that subscribe button. If you guys have been here before, well, welcome back. I love having you guys here. And if you guys love this video, go down below and smash that like button. Today we will be playing Banished, and if you guys are new here, this is our city's inner harbor that we have been building basically over the last, I don't know, 2 episodes? Yeah, 2 episodes we've been building this thing out already, and it is coming along really well. I love how much detail has been I put into this thing. It's beautiful. But we are going to continue in today's episode expanding out our inner harbor here. In our previous episode, this area was kind of the thing that we worked a lot on, but in today's episode, we're building out here on this pier area finally. One thing that I did add was this lighthouse here on the end, and I think this thing looks freaking awesome. You guys will have to let me know what you think about this lighthouse. Put a comment down below and let me know what you guys are thinking about this little addition. But we are gonna go in today's episode and start adding some stuff here. So we have currently I think this is, yeah, a distillery or a brewery over here. And then we have a few pier houses over here with some other stone homes here. And then here in the middle, there's another colonial homestead that we are just waiting for some fancy furniture. Once we get that then we'll be able to get this kind of set up. But what we're gonna start with today is getting this center square going for this dock area. So what I'm thinking is this is going to be kind of a market area. It's basically an area where people can come get food and go from there I think it will be interesting just because it's going to be in the center of our town, and I think that will work really well overall. So we have a few options. We can do a very simple thing like something like this, or guys, we can get really detailed and get into the nitty-gritty like this kind of stuff, which I'm kind of digging this time around. So let's get into this episode. So let's start here. We're gonna start with, okay, so that means we can't go all the way back. So let's start, we're gonna do a clothing vendor here, and we are going to then add, we got some smaller materials here. Okay, we're gonna go with a 1 gap in between these. Perfect. And then let's see what else. So we got the clothing, I believe. Yep, we have that. So now we have some protein. We can also get some protein into here. Like something like, yeah, we're gonna go over like that. And then we are also gonna go swing around to this side now and just do a very kind of similar setup as what this has currently. So let's just back this thing all the way up. Probably something like that. We got some grain. Now this will be for tools here. We're gonna skip one like that, and the final one is for some fruits. Cool. So those are kind of the basic stalls that we have being placed in here. We're also gonna place I believe some things for some like wood and resources also to be stored in this area. You can see how kind of this all works. That's for grain, and this is for fuel. Let's put some fuel storage out here. I kind of like that idea. But first, before I get into that, let's get this center here going. So we have that market set up. I want to get some fountains in here if we can. So it looks like we're not going to be able to get that in there. All right, well that was kind of a real Debbie Downer right there. Okay, so instead of putting fountains in the middle, we could we'll jazz it up still a little bit. Let's speed up time just a little bit here. We got to get these things built so I can see what we are working with. So we have some resources that can go over here. We could do, let's see. We have an apple tree we can be planting. That could be interesting. So we have that to this way. Okay. So just trying to lay this out more or less how this is going to shape up here. So we're going to go 1 there. We're gonna skip. Let's go 2. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing on now this side here. Go out to here and go there to there. Perfect. Ooh, I just realized this is actually a bigger area back here. So the way I set this up, actually, this is larger back here. So what we could do then is place a fountain right back here. We are gonna go with this fountain right back there. Perfect. And then we are gonna have to now work with these trees a little differently because this is not gonna be laid out how I thought exactly it was going to be. That's fine though. Let's go with this again, and we are just going to delete these trees out. All right, perfect. So these are gonna get placed pretty quickly, it looks like. Let's actually let this build. Once these market stalls are built, we will come back and kind of finish this up a little bit more. So I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes. Okay guys, and we are back. We went ahead and we kind of built out some of this area in here for this little like kind of square area that's going to be on our little peninsula that we have coming out here. We just have some markets in here, and we're going to get some people operating these markets pretty soon. It's gonna look pretty nice. We also have these buildings down here on the end that are being flanked, and everything that's surrounding it is we have like just some fishing piers. Then we have some other homes. We have a bar or a brewery over here. So there's definitely some options over here. Now on the end, we have this little trading area for dry goods. We also have these storage like deports basically, which we could use basically as like a, I don't know, a thing that looks like a storage yards for basically shipping ports. And then also over here, we have some smuggler docks. And then we also have just some other like bootleggers and stuff like that going on over here, which overall, this is kind of going to be more like the industrial shipping port area. You know, over here, we definitely have a bunch of ports too, but we're also going to have just a couple going around over here. So we're going to get into some detailed decoration of this. I wanted to show you guys just how I'm going to go about decorating this a little bit, just so you guys can kind of see also. So the first thing I'm going to start with, let's see here. I'm going to get some ships. So that's what I want to get. Let's go and see what we can find now. So that is a pretty cool looking ship. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. So I want a ship that is sideways kind of, that fit along here. I think that would look really nice. So let's stick this ship right there. We're going to do a very similar thing over here, just like that. And then I think here on the end, we are just going to put a bunch of kind of just like random assortments of like, whether they're fishing ships or they are just normal other type of ships, just as an idea for like, you know, this is kind of a mooring area, we'll just say, for other ships overall. So like there, we'll just have to wait and see these populate, make sure that they are not overlapping with anything. See, so like kind of like this. Let's see. Whoop, that's gonna be way too big. So yeah, we also could put, say, like a ship like that. And then we're going to leave it just like that. So it's kind of like this is where some ships are just being stored here at the end. So we put these two ships in here. Now we got to make kind of like another fake shipping port area. So very similar to how we did over here with our piers over here. So let's go and get very similar. Here we go. Perfect. So we need a crane there. And let's put a crane also. Where is this crane gonna fit? Oh, okay, well that didn't work. All right, so we're gonna go back to that crane. There we go, perfect. We're gonna put that there. Let's just get all the cranes situated because we are here right now, might as well. All right, so we're gonna do this crane and we're gonna rotate this. Probably, looks like this might be a smaller area. Yeah, we're gonna put that there. And then let's just see if we can get one more in here. Yeah. Alright, we gotta see how this is gonna fit. Perfect. Alright, there we go. So we have now some ships here with some cranes, which that works. That's kind of what we want to go for. we need to get a bunch of wagons and stuff like that around this area here, just to show that, you know, this area is kind of more or less like an active port. I think that's kind of important to show. Also, it shows that goods are moving kind of in and out of the area. So let's put this over here. Let's get one of these large wagons and also put that there. And we're gonna put another large wagon right over here and one there. And I don't know, let's see what else. We could probably squeeze one also right in here. No, we're not gonna put one over here. We're gonna take some crates and stick some crates over here. So let's get this going. We'll get some decoration placed in here. There we go. Perfect. So this will kind of like hide that little area over there. And now we kind of just got to get some more of the decoration going here. Let's see what we can do. Actually, we should probably wait for these posts and everything to at least be populated, because if we don't wait for them, I'm not entirely sure how they are going to look and where we got to put the goods and the boxes and everything like that, just to make it all look appropriate and kind of fits the overall theme. So it looks like it is turning to winter again. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we got some other things we can do while we wait here. You can see just people are jumping off into the water. Love to see that. That looks great. But yeah, we kind of probably just gotta get some paths laid out in here. For right now, I can't really tell that well. So maybe, yeah, we'll wait for the springtime to come back around. Once spring comes back, I'll come back and kind of show you guys kind of the rest of the finishing up for this area. I kind of like working better in spring than working during the winter time. All right, I'll be back with you guys. Okay guys, and now it is finally springtime. So we should get back into getting some details going here. If we go back into this area over here, and we go into, where are the decorations? Boom, boom, and we go here. Now we can start getting some boxes put in here. This is going to be awesome. All right, so let's go, something like that. We're gonna go with another big box here, something like that, and then probably a smaller crate there, and like that too. Just to get a few little boxes in there, that should look pretty nice. And then we are also going to get a few other things. Let's get some barrels over here. Boom. What else? And some bags. And then we're gonna go like that. Boom. So there you go. So we got some goods that will be coming over here. We gotta do it now pretty similar over here also. There we go. We're gonna double up these casks. There we go. Let's go with some more barrels. Bags. And then we're gonna probably put that there with that there. That should look pretty good, I like to think. And then the next thing we probably need to do is just finish decorating up around everything over here. So if we go and we place just a few boxes, say over here, and then we'll probably place some boxes going up from here. Probably very similar to how we have done this before with some boxes. Boom. Put a big one there, and we'll put that there like that. I think that could finish up that area pretty nice. You can see over here we have a bunch of boxes, which I think they look pretty good overall. Kind of like hiding this area over here. And we can also probably put over here now some kind of crane, just to show that this is also an area for movement of goods too. Let's see, what else do you guys think we could put in here? It doesn't look like we can put too much more in here. I'm thinking maybe just for the hell of it. Nah, we're not gonna put that up. That wouldn't look that great. All right, so that's good. Maybe we could put some goods also down here on the end, just to like show that, you know, there's also some boxes that are going out to these ships also. And we can get some barrels also over here. Boom. With some casks. Let's put a cask also over here. Rotate these. There we go. Not bad. Not too bad. Now, since this is kind of more or less, looks like it's kind of finished up, Just gonna speed this up so we can start getting this to populate all these things quicker. We could start kind of finishing off some of this. What we're gonna do is we are also gonna put a little bit more decoration in. We could do something just like that and like that, and then let's just put some things like that in between. And we'll also put, should we do it here? Nah, we're gonna leave that like that for right now. But what we can do, we go down here to the roads. Let's just now continue these all the way over, because these are going to be some of the lifeblood and lifelines for our area over here for people to get in and out of our locations. So these are definitely going to be very important, getting these roads all situated. So let's just make sure that they look good also as we go through this process. So you can see, obviously, some of the roads are going to be a little wonky, but it should be fine overall. Let's go down here like that also. And that we're going to have to figure out what we're doing. But we're also just going to then, say, finish most of this up like this. That's not going to work. That works. Something's going over here. Maybe a tree I put over here. I don't really remember, but that's fine. We will see what populates for sure. So that's good. Let's just get these roads just a little bit better. Okay. That looks good to me. Let's do something like that. And then we're just going to continue getting this to populate. Boom. Let's just shoot this also all the way up here as far as we can. Bring this back down. There you go. So we're just kind of now going through paving kind of our way, what we need to kind of finish over here. That's pretty good overall. I kind of like this. Now what the last couple things we really need to do is just get kind of the details finalized with some of these pavers over here. Some of these ghost objects help an awful lot, just to kind of make things look a little neater. So we're gonna probably just go down here just like that. Boom, and then we're gonna come back up this way like this. Perfect. If we go around the buildings, I think it will look really nice. So we can just go in front like this. Perfect. Okay, and then let's also get that over here just to make this side look good too. Perfect. There we go. All right, so that's good. The next one we got to do is this building just to get this looking nice. Definitely a few little things that we need to do here just to finish this up. But like I said, this will look really good, I feel like, when this is done also. Okay, and let's do this. Perfect. It's just gonna look very like a finished product, which that's definitely what we're going for with this. We don't want this to look kind of half put together. That would not be good. Not the overall look that we're going for. Okay, cool. And then let's finish right here in the back side of this. Perfect. That works. I like that. I like that a lot. And then let's just finish this up just with something like this. Okay. And let's see, is there any areas that we missed? Probably there would be good to get that. Okay. We're going to also go like this just to get some of these areas finished up. We don't want to leave anything looking not complete. Perfect. What do you guys think? That's, this is kind of more or less our pure industrial area down here on the end. I think this actually looks pretty good. Not bad for just putting something together pretty quickly. You guys can kind of just see how I go about the process. And the pier turned out pretty good. We have this beautiful lighthouse over here. And then just kind of everything else going around over here worked out really good. So this pier area now, I would say, is probably complete. So that's good. The next area that we're going to work on, though, is this area over here. It's a more of an industrial area down here. And this industrial zone, we have some pretty important buildings. So we have this building here that is going to be making silver and gold. So we're gonna kind of try to make a fortress around this, make it kind of like a military area. I kind of think that looks kind of cool. And then this also can make stuff with silver. So I think having maybe like the forge area being more surrounded by military kind of objects would look kind of cool. So we're gonna work on that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of plan out how I want this to be laid out, the structure. And once that is done, I'll come back to you guys and show you what it's going to be. So I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes. Okay guys, and I am back. We have finished up decorating our fort now, and you can kind of see how it's come out overall. I really like how this looks. We have, like I mentioned, like kind of an area in the middle here where we can have all the soldiers sleep with a little like kind of parade field here. We've also added a few buildings in here that will help just kind of with the uniforms creation, and also this is like a workshop over here. We have a barracks, and then of course we have a bunch of cannons going around the outside with our defenses going around the top here. So overall this turned out really good. We also have some like these like picket fence going around the outside here to try to deter people from coming over and into the fort. So yeah, overall looks really cool. The other thing that we did was we just kind of went into here and finished up decorating some of the areas. You can see over here we laid as many roads in here as possible, and then we just went ahead and filled it in with some visible blocks, kind of very similar to what we do everywhere else. And this area is, like I mentioned, our like kind of smithing area where we have all the materials that are going to be forged. And then down over here we had to actually add a few more fuel refineries just because of these things were using so much fuel that we actually ran out of fuel. And that's the main reason why we have right now a lot of tool shortages, because we ran out of fuel. We weren't creating any iron. Because we weren't creating any iron, we were basically kind of shit out of luck, to put it simply. So yeah, just to recap then, you know, you guys already saw this whole expansion over here. It looks really, really nice. I really love how this harbor actually came out. I think overall it's a very successful harbor, and we definitely got to see if there's any more details to add. I really don't think we're going to add any more. You guys have to let me know what you think in the comment section down below, what you think about the final product of this harbor. Overall, I think it looks really beautiful, and I think this fort is a really nice little feature that we've added to it. As you guys remember from previous episodes, we also have over here like our shipyard building area. And then as we go up over here, we have our wharfs with our piers where all the ships are coming in and dropping off all the goods. So overall, definitely really cool. I love how this came out. And like I mentioned, you guys put a comment down below and let me know what you all think of this also. On that note, guys, we are going to end though today's episode for Banished. Like always, my name is Banished, and I hope you enjoyed this episode for Banished. If you guys enjoyed this episode, like always, go down below, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this build currently and how this third expansion of our harbor came out. If you have not seen the previous expansions, go ahead. They are linked in the channel, and go check out those original 2 builds for this harbor. And on that note, like I mentioned, we are ending today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode for Banished, and I will see all of you in the next episode. See you all later.